Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do a little intro. Hey, Don. Hey, Pika. Hey, Shadel. Welcome. Oh my gosh, y'all. I had to get my coffee. I ran out of heavy cream, so I had to put whipped cream, which I guess it's okay. It's the same, right? One is heavy and one is whip. I don't know. Welcome everybody, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I did a little so my camera is on my bigger screen now, which is perfect because now I could just look straight through it instead of looking at my little screen. My little screen's right here. And you're drinking coffee too. Hey Chico. Hey everybody. Ooh, look, Chico, I like the new name. I like the new name. It's gonna be easier to find you. Hey Nana, where have you been? Hey, just 360, where have you guys been? Well, drive, Chico. Be careful, okay? Don't be like crashing or anything like that. Where have you been, Nana? I've been like, I haven't seen you in a minute. Hope you're doing well. And just 360, I'm telling you, I'm gonna need some slips. Y'all gonna have to tell me, what's going on. What's the excuse? Welcome, Tina. Welcome, Maria, Tracy, and Tulsa. Hey, Bossy. You whipped you. Oh, okay. So I like heavy cream on my coffee, but I had to put whipped cream. I don't know, but I guess it's okay. I mean, what's the difference? What's the difference between whipped cream and heavy cream? Aren't they like the same? I could be wrong. I don't know. Tracy and Tulsa, Priya, welcome. Daisy girl, welcome. Stephanie, welcome. Carol, you said, yeah, a close person told me to change my name. Wink, wink. Are you sure? I'm sure there was more than one. All right. Are you sure? Welcome. You said hitting that coffee hard this morning. I haven't even started. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, you put vanilla ice cream in your coffee? Now that sounds good. You've been doing community service? Well, look at you. I need to do some community service. But see, I'm like, I have been it's been a crazy summer. So I'm kind of glad that I'm doing this live because I really want to talk to my true crime people. Shout out to everybody and everybody else is welcome to the conversation as well. But I don't know if you guys have noticed a lot of changes to my channel. And we'll talk about that here in a minute. You've been around? Watching these trauma vultures. Lord, Nana, I don't know how you do it, Nana. I don't know how you do it. Like this, there's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. Bossy, Stephanie, say you just okay. So one is whip and one is not. Okay. So heavy whipping cream is just heavy whipping cream, and then one is just whipped cream. Well, I mean, they taste pretty well. You have not missed much, Renee. You have not missed much. So one is whip. Okay, well, what about heavy whipping cream versus just heavy cream? Like they're all heavy creams, just one is whip. All right. Mm-mm-mm. I guess. So let me here, hold up. Welcome everybody. All right, your JLo content has been fired. Thank you. My thank you for saying that. I appreciate that compliment. Although your comments, Bossy, are hilarious when it comes to that JLo content because it's something else. Okay, whipped cream has sugar in it. Ah, see? Okay. You say I stay mad most of the time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You add sugar when you whip to get whipped cream. Ah, see? I didn't know all that. I didn't know all that. Hey, Tina. So you guys are educating me. I'm giving the people some time to get in here. You said some people add sugar or vanilla when they're what is it? Whipping their heavy. I just like the heavy cream. You did? Well, good. I'm glad. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Let's see. Who else? Sometimes they're already sweetened in the cream. Yes, they are. Hey, Misty. Hey, Cheeks. All right. Hey, Roberta. Okay, sometimes they're already sweetened in the cream. Okay, thank you, Roberta. Shout out to everybody. I need some education apparently on this. But I've been doing heavy cream on my coffee for years. Years. I love it. I don't like so I buy the I used to do cold brew. I used to make my own cold brew. And then I would like store it and do all that, right? Hey, Corn Freak. Hey, Black Owl. Everybody's coming through. Hey, Tiki. Um, Thank you, Priya. So I used to buy like the cold brew. I would make my own cold brew coffee. You let it sit there. It's like a little thing. You let the beans kind of soak in for like so long in the cold, and you get like I like iced coffee. So that's how I would do my cold brew. But then I got like I'm like this is taking too long. The process. Certain people have certain things kind of going on with their coffees and stuff. But I used to do my own cold brew, and I would get the heavy cream and then and the coffee, and I would just take it. And sometimes I get like little sweeteners from like Trader Joe's or Sprouts, and then just pour it on your coffee. It's pretty good. You don't drink coffee? Well, that's good. Daisy girl, don't start. Don't start. Thank you, Jen. Well, thank you. Be kind is here. Welcome, Jen. All right, everybody. Tiki. Okay. I think we'll just get started, guys. So, of course, this has been like breaking news in the community in true crime. And I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about this because it's led itself to other conversations about things that have been happening in the community. And, let me tell you something. When it comes to true crime, it is a very hard, it's a hard sector. I don't mean it like, ooh, that's like it's hard to talk about. It's just a hard sector to kind of to talk about sometimes. The people are great. Love the people in true crime. I mean, that's the true crime is my baby. I have an undergraduate in criminology. That's my thing, right? But it's always very hard because it's like you it's a fine balance of like covering a missing persons case and then or maybe a murder or whatever it may be, and then like kind of doing a YouTube channel and then being able to engage an audience, but then at the same time doing it in a way in which that it's like respectful of the people, the story, and everybody's opinion, right? The best part about everybody in true crime is that everybody comes to the chat, everybody wants to talk about the case, they want to do what they have to do, right? But I always have to kind of wonder, like, and maybe this is a question that I have for everybody here, like, what makes a like what makes you watch a creator versus another creator in true crime? There are some creators in true crime that I feel like do a very good, excellent job, but don't always get the like a lot of traffic to their channel. That could be a number of things, right? There's some creators that always go above and beyond, just making sure they're respectful, and then there's some creators that will go to sites to do missing persons. They'll go search for the person, which is fine if that's what you're doing. But at the same time, a lot of what you do in true crime comes with criticism. It's always going to come with criticism. And so that's why I've always felt like certain cases, you tend to walk on eggshells when you're covering topics because you don't really know, like, how is it going to appease? What are you doing? Are you bringing awareness? Is it enough awareness? What does that look like? What if you say the wrong thing? Say you misspell a name or mispronounce somebody's name. Like things like that is a battle sometimes. And then you have the people that are really shitty about it that I think we all do clickbait, myself included. Okay. And I'm calling myself out on this one. But when it comes to true crime, you do have to kind of wonder somebody's story. This isn't a celebrity story, right? These are people in the community. These are your neighbors. These are people that are being impacted by a crime that has happened to them. And even though a lot of creators do clickbait, is that the case that you want to do it for? It doesn't make sense. What is it doing? If you're saying that a child is missing and then found dead, or you're saying that the case has gone cold, you're kind of teetering between clickbait and just straight out misinformation. And that shit can really impact a lot of people that are out there. They're thinking they're looking for Sebastian, but a YouTuber's telling them that Sebastian's dead, or you're defaming the family. And let me just say, every time there's a case where one of the parents is questionable, it's a lot of cases like this. We've seen it time and time again. Every time there is a case where lots of parents, like the parents are questionable, and you're wondering, like, the mom had motivation, they had CPS called, that means that they're bad parents. Oh, gosh, that's it. They had CPS called, they're bad parents. Really? Coming from somebody that doesn't have children? That's rich. That's rich. Okay. Right? Like, let's talk about this article. Okay. This is a quote straight from a from mother, okay, of a missing child. She is dangerous. Mother of missing Tennessee teen files order of protection against YouTuber. Okay, so the mother of a missing teen in Middle Tennessee teenager said that she's being stalked by a YouTuber who's covering the case. Sebastian Rogers disappeared 5 months ago from his family home in Hendersonville. Interest in the case has been nationwide, but now Sebastian's mother, Katie Proudfoot, indicates it's gone too far. She's got a temporary order of protection against a YouTuber by the name of Bullhorn Betty. Now, oh, I don't understand. And I'm like, every time when this case was breaking on YouTube, literally 5 months ago, 5 months ago, I told you guys, I said, guys, I can't talk about this case. Guys, I can't talk about Madeline Soto. Guys, I'm struggling talking about this case and covering that. I don't know what it is. And it was literally becoming like a situation where I think it was it Sebastian's dad who went on a channel who basically disclosed that his child had been like something had happened to his child, right? And that shit like hurt me, man. That shit like I literally said because I was getting a lot of emails and I was starting to cover the cases and stuff, and I was like, I don't know if I can touch this because I'm really gonna be fighting with a lot of people in here. Y'all really gonna see me go crazy on here. Like I didn't want to do that, and so I stepped back and I said, let me figure this shit out a little bit different. Like I cannot be the only one that feels this way. And since I literally was it 5 months ago, I said, I'm not covering this. Like, y'all can have it, whatever. I moved on. And I said, yeah, I'm going to start exploring other topics. And I'm glad that I did. And I prayed about it a lot, guys, because I said, I don't know if I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if people are going to leave in the true crime community. I don't know if people are going to like side eye me because I'm giving commentary to say like things that I want to expose, such as like in the Hollywood industry specifically. I don't know if people are going to side eye me because of it. I don't know. And you know what? It's been okay. I've done okay. Um, I've taken some hits, and that's okay. But I didn't want to be in the same algorithm as the people that are hurting families under the name of helping families. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to like be that creator that was like putting out misinformation about a real case. I didn't want to do that. It's sad to me. See, Deanna, and I see says she's a bad parent because she has never searched for her son, missing son, Sebastian Rogers. Sebastian Wayne Drake. Deanna, do you have to put the whole name in there? Really? She's a bad parent? Oh, man. Like, I'm just saying. Do you have to, Deanna, do you have to put the child's full name in there? Like, what is that? Don't block Deanna, please. I just want to know, Deanna, like, please, and don't block people, guys, that are just, if it's okay for y'all, don't agree with me, but I want to know, Deanna, help me understand. What are you doing here by putting his full name out here? Help me understand. Can you guys tell me of a situation since I've been doing true crime? And I remember literally it's been Kylie Rodney. What was achieved here on YouTube by Kylie Rodney by that whole situation? Can y'all let me know? Let me know. Deanna, no, answer my question. Like, why do you have to put Sebastian Rogers' full name in there? Like, I just want to know. I know you're trying to make a point, but like, tell me what you mean. Help me understand this. Help me understand this. I just want to know. I want to know. Let me know. What is the point of it? What was the reason for that? What is that going to achieve? Are you out there looking for the child? I mean, because you're saying that the mother isn't. So now, in addition to having to worry about her missing child, she's got to have to worry about some crazy lunatic on fucking YouTube, and she's got to put a restraining order on her. Are you kidding me? So in addition to using those resources that they're using to find this missing child, they're going to also use resources to put restraining orders on people about this child. Where are the priorities exactly? I guess I just like to know. That's what I thought. I just want to know. I hope so. Because the internet will be against you. And that's what we don't do over here. Mm-mm. We don't mom shame. Like, thank you, Mitten Mama. All the way down. Come all the way down. Take like several seats down. Because, first of all, you're getting your information from a YouTuber. That's what you're doing. Okay. And you don't even know. And the fucking titles that are out there are nothing but clickbait. And none of you guys get mad about that shit. Are you fucking kidding me? This is somebody's real life. It's one thing for you to run a stream and say, listen, it's a stream. I'm just talking about theories and one thing after another. Hell, make your money. That's not what this is about. But come the fuck on. Because this is like clockwork. This right here is a blueprint. This is what it looks like. When a child goes missing, YouTuber gets a hold of it. Okay? All right? They start looking at the parents. Hey, the mom didn't pick up the child at 5 o'clock. They were supposed to pick up the child. And the dad is a drunk. Oh, you know he's a bad parent. You know it. And the mom is having an affair and the child goes missing. They're looking at the parents. The child doesn't become important anymore. Do you know what I mean? So then it becomes this like, let's look at the parents and examine in interview after interview and everything that they say and everything that they do. What did they do to Summer Wells? What about Kylie Rodney? How many people did not go after Kylie Rodney's family? Huh? Every case has been like this. Every case. The baby out of Georgia. That's another one. It's always been this way. Always. And when this shit was going down, I said, y'all can have this shit, man. I don't want to be in your fucking algorithms. Then you have those creators that say, well, I'm going to quit talking about this, but not really. Thank you. Quentin Simon. It's another one. We're going to go outside and protest. We're going to go outside and protest at a neighborhood, a home, or whatever. Protest for what? When you're supposed to be protesting outside of a police station. Take it over there. So what is all of this really like getting at? What was it doing? What is it doing? Yeah, I get it. Shitty parents. They didn't watch their kids. They didn't do this. They didn't do that. They're horrible. They're drinking. They're, all this shit. Okay. And what is that? How is that going to bring back this missing child or the next missing child or the next missing child? Can y'all let me know why you guys are fighting over it? I just want to know. How does this whole restraining order not take away from a situation that's happening? I just want to know. I don't know. Let me see. Oh, man. Look at this. Y'all are fighting in the chat. What is going on? It is, I'm just saying. But Deanna, I'm still waiting. Why you put the full name in there? Do you think I don't know the name? Do you have his birth certificate too? Which one is it? You're doing too much, girl. You're doing too much. Too much. Look at this. I can confirm that CP gave $500 towards billboard. I saw the receipt myself. So the parents are doing something. Not according to everybody on YouTube. Not according to these like perfect mothers, like right here, girl. I watch many, many creators, not just one. That you got your info, girl. You got your info. There's no karma here. Or yeah, no, there isn't. That's why I said y'all can have it. It doesn't help, Jordy T. It doesn't. You're not talking about a celebrity. You're talking about somebody like great. Everybody, myself included. I clickbait. I can own it. Let me tell you something. When I first came to the community, I'll never forget. Somebody did a video on me. Some of the few videos that I did on true crime about how I was flashing my Cash App on the bottom of my screen. I was brand new. I mean, I didn't know that there was norms or rules or stuff like that. And then when I was given that feedback, I said, you know what? Yeah, they're right. Like that does look a little bit off to just flash your Cash App there, to do that. And I took it down. Doesn't mean I don't flash. I mean, my mods drop it. It's in the description box. A Cash App is a Cash App. It doesn't hurt. There are people out here that I don't always agree with everybody's like opinion. I did watch the video from Tragedy Pimps Exposed. I don't always agree with the narrative because one thing that and shout out to her, I don't have an issue with her or anything, but I will say that like if you're looking for a community to belong, every community does a little bit something different, right? Like it's very hard to it's not about policing, it's about calling out certain things that don't make sense, right? If you're going to put out a thumbnail that a child is dead or a case is cold, you need to ask yourself, how does that help that situation? How does that help that? Right? If you've done some research that would indicate that, maybe you got some exclusive information. Okay, I understand that. But at the end of the day, like if your information is stopping the search of a missing child out of everything, right? That's not okay. Yeah, too much. Too much. I hear you, Deanna, but I just don't agree with what you're saying, girl. Like, I just think you need to cool off. I hear you. I hear you. But just cool off a bit. Like, I get it. You're very passionate. Very passionate. Yes. And we're telling you how exactly. Thank you. We don't I don't need to dox the child. I don't need to put the child's full. Don't do that. I don't know if is that everybody's chat? You know? I'm just saying. Say, I would disclose the best creator I've watched, but this is Rabbit Stream. Yeah, please don't disclose any best creator because I would imagine that it's probably one of these guys and I'm good. But shout out to you. Anyways, okay, let's move on. So we have a situation here where Sebastian Rogers has been missing for 5 months. Okay. And so this case picked up a lot of steam and it came to Bullhorn Betty and she's been doing the most talking, going live about it, speculation, CPS, no CPS, all this bullshit. This is ridiculous bullshit. But hey, what else can I expect from somebody like that who's been nothing but the bullshit on the streets of true crime? It's nothing but bullshit that comes out of that lady's mouth. Okay, it's so much bullshit that she needs a bullhorn to spew it out because she can't just say it. Like, all right, okay, yeah. Do we need an exorcism here? Oh my god. Oh my god. What's so hard to understand that all the parents have fully cooperated, says Nana. I know, burn the sage in the. I'm saying, holy. Oh my god, are we gonna activate the spirit, Deanna? Like, chill out, all right? Chill out a little bit. Thank you. La bullhorn. It's la bullhorn, girl. No. Bitch, like the lady can't even like the lady spews so much shit. She need a fucking bullhorn because she can't just say it. It's like bullhorn. Oh my god, yeah. Wouldn't that be amazing? Wouldn't that like determine whether how people cover cases now? I'm saying. No worries, Candy's live. Shout out to y'all. Y'all just chill. Y'all just chill. I know. Bossy, can you go sit with Deanna? See, maybe she needs a little coffee or something. I'm trying to be nice. Says, so without the facts of the court papers, you are happily calling out a creator based on what? Based on the fact she got to do a PO? I'm not allowed to call out a creator, Cynthia. This is a track record. That's what this is, girl. This is like track record. This is not the first case. You're kidding, right? Okay. Let's see. I know everybody needs some iced coffee. Do y'all need some iced coffee? Let me know. Let me know. Oh my god. Let's see. Thank you, Corn. Shout out to Corn. Is like I'm behaving. The fact a judge signed a TPO says there's enough to be concerned about. Yeah. And by the way, there is, shout out to Chico. People here are from, I got people from Tennessee that can speak on TPOs. But since you need the court paperwork, I mean, she spoke to the news outlet. I see the fucking streams that she's holding. Are you fucking kidding me? Girl. I see the streams that she's holding. Are you kidding me? The mother is saying she's dangerous. Are you kidding? Her words don't matter? Are you kidding me? You're kidding, right? Girl, please, please, please. Like, hilarious. Oh my God, you're kidding me. Thank you. Thank you, Crazy Cat Mama. I just want to know, like, I might just be picking on this lady. I might just be picking on this lady. Like, they did not just do a report on this, right? Let me know. I might just be picking on this lady because I'm a pretty fucked, I'm a mean person. I might just be picking on this lady, right? Thank you, Jordy D. Tell him, do you know how hard it is to get a TPO in Tennessee? Let him know, please. Y'all, for all my Tennessee folks, let him know in the chat. But I must be brand new. I must be brand new. You're kidding me, right? Cynthia, I hope none of your children ever, like, you don't ever make it on the internet. I hope you have to be a resident of Tennessee to do a FOIA on this. So no, Rabbit can't get the paperwork unless I request it for her. You're kidding. But she has to be, listen, it hasn't been presented to the court for the hearing. She has to be present for the court, right? It's not enough that a judge signed it. It's not enough that a judge signed it, right? Let me take a sip. A temporary restraining order. Listen, I highly doubt that, girl. Well, then why are you? I'm telling. Go. Then you know what? You're right. You haven't watched it. I'm gonna believe what you say there. Then that tells me that you haven't done enough research for you to talk about this without looking into it, right? Just like you're asking me why I'm talking about something without paperwork. I'm gonna serve you the same, asking you why are you talking about? Why are you defending? Okay, over here without actually looking into her content. Really, girl? I cannot. I cannot. Yeah, I mean, they must give you protection orders, right? They just must, like, it's like you get a protection order, you get a like, what are you defending exactly? Help me understand this. If you haven't watched it. Thank you. If you haven't watched, then what are you protecting? Let me know. I mean, I could be wrong, y'all. I could be wrong. Are you kidding, right? I cannot. Okay, so I don't know the law in the US. I just don't. Hold up. You know, okay. Hold up. I'm gonna go back to your first comment, girl, because I know I'm picking on you, but I'm picking on you for a very good reason. Because look how you're coming here. Okay, look at this. She says, I don't know the laws in the US. I don't get why you're so upset just asking questions. But then before that, so without the facts of the court paperwork, you're happily calling out a creator based on what? Where? Eh, okay, Cynthia. You're Rabbit, I'm not defending her. I'm asking you for facts. Okay? I'm reporting on an article that's been posted. Do I need your permission for it? I'm not allowed to report, but you're telling me you haven't watched her, but you're asking me to provide you the facts when I'm talking about an article that's been posted out there? What facts do you need? Because you're coming in here and you're missing, like, you're coming in here with the tone as if I can't talk about something, but yet like, I guess I'm just confused by your stance. You're not from the US, you don't know the laws, that's what you just said, and you haven't watched her, but I'm not allowed to talk about an article that's been posted. And then you're wondering why I'm upset? And that's the issue. No, but not according to Cynthia. I mean, because I'm not allowed. Girl, let me tell you something. Thank you for coming. I don't know what to tell you. Like, you lost me. You lost me. Oh, really? Checkmate. The TPO paperwork has been posted all over the place. Where can I find it? I don't know if you could tag me on Twitter. She is Linda. Linda went from Linda to Cynthia. Get the fuck out. Oh my God. I'm not even speculating, Renee. I'm really reading an article. Oh, I'm not even upset. But I wanted to call the troll out. Because you get like thank you, Jen, for becoming a member. Sorry, Jen, I forgot to shout you out. I'm saying it's a lot of trolling today. Am I on like sub mode only? Let me know, chat. How dare I read an article and not bring the facts? And yet you have a woman that goes live blaming about people, about crimes, doesn't know the facts, isn't part of the investigation, but that's okay. Get the fuck out of here. No. That was cute. That was cute. I know, it's like at the point you're arguing with the creator like a bratty kid might. I'm like, just get out of here. You don't have to be here. I cannot. That was hilarious though. But I love going every once in a while I'll do the back for it. But let me channel Sean Davy Way. Okay, hold up.
You cannot. Hold on. Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey.
Let's go.
They say I ain't saved because I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business because they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my ways? So
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
All right. Cleanse the chat. Deanna, I know you're not a troll. Shout out to Deanna. Deanna, don't be blocking Deanna. I know. No, the other lady did. The other lady was trolling. She's over here saying one thing and the next mouth saying something else. That's what you call a hypocrite. That's what you call trolling at its finest. That's what they do. So it is what it is, y'all. It's all good. Listen, we're not gonna all agree. I'm just gonna ask you, just Deanna, don't put the baby's full, his name in there, like in full. I'm just gonna say that because I get what you're trying to say and I get your point, but we don't need to do all that. I really want to read this article and get through this, but I knew that inviting this conversation, it was going to invite a lot of people that were not going to agree with me. You know what I mean? I don't blame creators for walking away or stepping out of this. Thank you. Taste Mom says this is the reason that everybody has backed away from this case because of all the drama. I don't blame them. But I'm saying, like, you guys, like, I have kids of my own. Okay. We all have like kids. I let me tell you, I would not, even with the platform that I had, I wouldn't even bring my missing, like, God forbid that happened to me, but I wouldn't bring it on the internet because of that. Like, it's scary, guys. And it's typically like, I hate to say it this way. Look, I know it's going to sound mean because I know I have a lot of people that adopt. I know I have a lot of people that are raising, children, that maybe their parents couldn't raise or whatever. But like, typically, I hate to see that the people that want to parent shame are the people that typically don't have children and can't even keep a fucking dog. You know what I mean? Like, don't do that. Don't do that. I hate that because it's like you guys don't even know. We don't know. We don't know. We're not in that investigation. Now, the other side to this too is I'll shout you out here, women, in a minute. I did see a bit of tragedies exposed. I was trying to get this through my, what I had to say. Ooh, baby bunny screamed. I did see a bit of tragedies exposed video and her stance in the hashtagging, the stuff. And I'm just gonna say this, like, I feel personally, I feel like, everybody's a little bit different. There's a lot of brand new creators out in the community. So I always kind of give grace to people that don't really know about hashtags and stuff like that. When you hashtag a name or a person or whatever, it's because you want it to be easily identifiable within the algorithm. If I Dino Nuggets, I don't need a Xanax fun. Stop it. Although that does sound kind of fun. Shout out to Dino Nuggets. If you are a hashtag is supposed to help identify certain topics. If you go on the search on YouTube and you put hashtag Sebastian Rogers or hashtag my channel, you're going to have a lot of hashtags and creators that will say different things about the topic. That's what you're looking for. But let me just be very real. Nobody on YouTube, as much as people want to say, I don't monetize videos, okay, doesn't mean that there's no ads. This is why I hate the word tragedy pimps. I don't like that word for anybody because I get the sense, like, if you think about it, even when you're not monetizing your videos are still making money for YouTube. So this is why I hate that word and I hate how it's being used in the community. Like, if you're going to call somebody else for tragedy pimping, you have to understand that the video that you're using is also making money, whether you monetize it or not, via ads on YouTube. Anything that you download up on YouTube or you upload on YouTube is going to have ads. It's going to have ads, guys. So let's stop the hypocrisy. Now, if you don't have a problem with people making money in true crime, then that, whether it's hashtag, whether it's in the description box or whatever it may be, then, it is what it is. I guess I just don't, I feel like it's just if you're talking about a missing child and the missing child happens to be the topic that you're talking about and it's the video that you're doing, okay, it's going to be in there. It's going to be in there. You know what I mean? Like, regardless, it's going to be in there. So whether you monetize your video or not, it's like, it's neither here nor there. But anyways, let me shout out Wim. Wim, thank you for gifting memberships. Oh, Lord. See, put a heart in the chat if you got a little membership from Wim. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, I want to make sure that we don't get it confused. Amy says, I can't take her seriously as an advocate that bragged about hitting her. I heard about that too. I heard about that. Jordy T says, sometimes I feel like it makes these people lose their identity, even if that's not the point. It does. Yeah, but that does happen. Like, people shame others for making money, and I get that. You may not like this is making money. All my videos are making money, regardless of the topic. Some videos I have, like, there's maybe a couple that I have removed the monetization out of maybe a decision that I made not to monetize it, or at least not monetize it. What is it? By me, but it's always going to be monetized by YouTube. Who is this? Who is Ian Ellis? I don't know. And who's Morbid Re-uploads? Is this the Morbid or is this Morbid Re-uploads? Is this a different person? Y'all let me know in the chat. I just, like I said, I know Morbid gets trolled a lot, so I don't want to be aiding to any of that. Let's see what you guys are saying. Hold up. I hear you, Deanna. I'm saying I get it, but I wouldn't do all that. Just Sebastian Rogers is enough. But shout out to you. You said, no joke, for a while I thought hashtag came with the McDonald's breakfast. You mean hash browns? The content creators deserve to be paid, except Mr. Yeast. Oh my God. They can make money. I don't care, but she's violent and unhinged, says Emmy. Gosh. All right. Can we get it together? Can we finish? Are we going to get another Cynthia, aka Linda? Linda, Linda. Oh, it looks like a troll. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm just saying, like, if they start trolling here, just block them because I don't have an issue with Morbid, and yeah, I know he gets trolled a lot. Okay, here we go. So Sebastian was first reported missing February 26th by his mother, Katie, and his stepfather, Chris Proudfoot. Have largely remained out of the media, but despite maintaining their privacy, Katie said she's being stalked and harassed. The petition for protection was filed last week in Sumner County with the sheriff's office. Do we have a copy of that petition? According to the document, Katie said, is it Andra? Well, we'll call her BHB. Known as BHB, is inciting the public and her social media followers to aid in her stalking. Whoa. How many times have we not seen that? Kylie Rodney? How many times have we not seen that? Kylie Rodney? Where creators tell other creators to join in finding in information. Linda is the new Karen now. Oh, there you go. The pound sign. Past copy of Honey Mustard. Shout out to you guys. Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, how many times did we not see that? I'm just kind of wondering. Okay. So, is inciting the public and her social media followers to aid in her stalking the Proudfoot family. Katie said that BHP also has accused the family of harming their son. Katie is quoted saying, in part, she threatens us and posts live while driving by her home. She's doing that? She's driving by the house and going live? Is that what's happening? I haven't seen that. See, I mean, I just want to know. Y'all need more evidence? Can somebody ask? I mean, Cynthia's blocked now, but I'm kind of wondering, like, one of the things she has, Deborah, Jordy T just said how hard it is to get a protection order. Okay. She said it earlier. I saw the pound sign is stop stalking. Some people have said that, like so I guess I just want to know, Cynthia, do I have your permission to talk about this piece? I mean, is that gonna hurt your fifis? You're not from this country, you're saying. I'm just wondering, like, this is what and there's videos out there, but you need more evidence. You're mad that I'm talking about an article? Get the fuck out of here. I cannot believe the audacity. Creators did that to Michael Vaughn. That's right. Michael Vaughn and Brandy. And then I saw that new video I hadn't even been able to talk about that because that is amazing. Went live in their neighborhood and around town and their workplaces. They got Summer Wells, father or whatever. He got fired from his job too. La Bullhorn. You're kidding. Dino Nuggets, do you have kids? Let me ask you. Do you have dino kids? Like, I'm just wondering in my mind, like, what would you do if one of your kids went missing and a YouTuber was like driving by your house, going live and like posting stuff about your house? She even followed him to MS. Dino Nuggets is popcorn chicken. Stop it. Cheeks. Remember, we only see what she wants people to see on stream. We don't know what she might have done off cam. That's crazy, you guys. That's crazy. Why, though? Why? See, I've seen that. I've seen more than one creator do that. You guys remember when we had the oh my God, what was it? The case from Christmas where I hate that case, just the thought of it. Where Savannah was killed, okay? And this was out of Texas, and the Justin for All, or whatever the hell his name is now, he was posting the floor plan of the house and going through, like, I'm just trying to figure out, is that supposed to be true crime when you guys get like Zillow floor plans and you post them online? Like, is that true crime? I just want to know, like, what is true crime exactly? I just want to know. Wow. She's she's visiting the gas stations. Really? And all of this is on video? See, at some point, like, I'm all for freedom of speech, right? But when you start threatening people, coming to people's houses, posting their houses, in addition for them having to deal with their missing son, is that really helping out a family? I just want to know, is that really helping out a family? Is that part of that? I just want to know. That's crazy, literally, Davis Farm. She's saying it herself, Vic. Bossy's not playing. Bossy's not playing. I just want to know. So, okay. So, Katie says, okay, she is quoted saying in part, she threatens us and posts live while driving by our home. She also called the YouTuber dangerous. She is dangerous and threatening and is threatening my family safety and telling her followers to help do the same. That's crazy. That's crazy. If it is from her, then is absolutely a falsehood. They can go and look at all my lives. This is what BHB said. My lives never come down off my channel. That's a lie. That's a lie, lady. You put shit on private and you remove shit. That's a lie. Driving on public property or public roads with a camera hanging out, there's nothing unlawful about that. That happened over a month ago. It's only the time I've been in Hendersonville area. I don't know. Like, is this supposed to? Some people get off on this. Is this supposed to, like? I know she's probably getting a lot of followers from this, but are people really proud of this shit? That's a lie. It is. I've seen her delete shit. Well, this is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen, you guys. It's gonna come a time where there's already been lawsuits on YouTube about this. There's going to be a time where you're not going to be able to cover true crime on YouTube anymore. I'm letting you guys know that's what's going to happen. It's going to fuck it up for everybody else that covers true crime. This is why when I sat there and I saw this shit go down, I said, I cannot get in the mud of this because this would piss me the hell off, right? I can't get in the mud of this whatsoever. But there's going to be a time where we won't even be able to cover true crime anymore. None of us will be able to do that. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be people like this that ruin it for everybody that just wants to talk about a case or bring light to a case or like bring some awareness to something. It's going to happen because when people do this, they break, they're threatening people. You think that this doesn't we already have a lawsuit current. We have multiple lawsuits, guys. A lot of this stuff going over YouTube. You think that there's not going to be any laws or any legislation over this at some point? I mean, it's crazy. There's a lot of people, they're done. They're done. And I don't know, do you really want to how is it that somebody that's an advocate for victims, that truly cares about people, that is doing all this, why would you do this? Why? Because people do ruin it, and then they're going to start regulating. They're going to say, well, if you're going to be talking about missing persons cases, bam, your channel's terminated. It's going to come to that. It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, they're already trying to take down TikTok, and that's for other reasons. You say we would like to get the legislation on this on Idaho. That's fine. And that's your opinion, Elizabeth. And I don't know them to say that. Okay. Have I been impressed by what the dad has said here about his son? No. Have I been impressed by all the stuff that's been put out there? No, not at all. Nobody. And I'm pretty sure that they have, everybody's got skeletons in their closet. But to me, who am I? What makes me the judge and executioner? You guys, when they went down to Quentin Simon, okay? Y'all remember when they were protesting outside of Quentin Simon? There was a lady there who had open CPS cases. She's over here trying to tell somebody how to parent their child or that they murdered their child, but you got open CPS cases. Girl, what are you doing? And then she was over there with that group helping those people too. Go take care of your kids because you're out here talking about somebody else's kids, and you got open CPS cases. What are you doing? I cannot. You said, I think the First Amendment will be a full stop ban of true crime. I think so too, checkmate. I'm telling you. But there will eventually be a major backlash because by the tragedy caused by true crimers that we can't anticipate. Yeah, checkmate. Like it ruins it for everybody. It really does. It's one thing, do a live stream. If y'all don't, I'm sure that the parents aren't the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not what this is about. But, like, come on. Everybody's doing too much, yo. Too much. You said, hold up. Shit, I've had people say shit to me because I'm defending the family. Until there's evidence that says the parents are guilty, I can't go without. I wouldn't. You said it hurts my soul to know all the things that poor Sebastian has went through just from the interviews. Imagine what we don't know. It's probably a lot, you guys. It's the reason why we can't handle Nancy Grace. She is very tunnel vision. No shade to Nancy Grace, but she is very tunnel vision. But you guys, like, true crime is an industry. Okay, this is an industry. Everybody's part of the industry. There's an industry here, guys. You guys do realize that, right? I was looking into the Scott Peterson case. Okay, go look at the Scott Peterson case and look how the media shaped the narrative about different things that were being said. How is that any different to where we're at right now, 20 plus years after Scott Peterson? I'm not saying he's guilty. Well, first of all, he is guilty because he's been convicted, right? What I'm saying is that you can learn a lot about what media was doing before to where we're at present time. Okay. And it hasn't changed. This is an industry. Okay. A lot of these Nancy Graces, a lot of the, that's what they do. Now, let me just say this. I love commentators of true crime that actually are in the field and have had, experience. We have a lot of law enforcement in it. Right. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want these mother effers in my life if, God forbid, my child was missing. That's crazy. And some of these people can't even relate to having kids because they don't have kids of their own. I'm just saying. Okay, hold up. Let me see what you guys are saying. You said Chico even went to the court after he was arrested. The judge said my call to the police was the worst call she heard. My TRO from the original judge was still rejected. And Jordy T, you're speaking from experience because you're from, I'm assuming, that area. You understand how this works over there. We need more Walter Cronkite in journalism. That guy. I guess so. You said, I think some of these internet sleuths will make it difficult with their inexperience in disseminating wrong information through speculation. Yeah. I've seen channels be terminated over it. But it's a lot of wrong information. It is amazing to me just how crazy it is. And I don't know what to say, man. I don't know. You said she's the biggest trauma vulture. Nana. This is, like I said, this is what discouraged me from, like, talking about certain cases here, because I knew that it would piss me the hell off. I mean, there's a lot. Let me see what everybody's saying. Oh, shit. Yeah, everybody's dragging her on Twitter, y'all. Let me show you guys. Twitter streets are looking crazy. Update top user. Jill said she wished BHB would search for Sebastian here instead of stalking his family. Oh, shit. Let's see. Just a reminder. Oh, my God. They got all her muggies. See, I don't. Oh, shit. They put all of her mugs. I thought she didn't have a record. That's what she told everybody. Girl, they got your shit on Twitter. They got your shit on Twitter. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. That's the problem with this situation, y'all. Creators, instead of focusing on true crime, on the missing person or the missing child or the murder or whatever it may be, right? Creators make themselves content. That's the other thing too. People make themselves content and then subscribers join into the content. There's something about giving purpose to your life by making yourself part of that content. This is being part of the content. These are the muggies. Like, oh my, everybody is dragging this woman. Just a reminder, has located 0 missing children today. Also, you should be aware that BHP has an anger management problem and can't keep her hands to herself. Well, damn, don't nobody give this woman a hug. My goodness. I mean, at least she smiled in some. I mean, I'm just, oh my girl. Oh my God, this is like, you're infamous. Oh no. Oh no. Look at these people right here. The BHP must be getting close. These two do nothing to look for the missing son and did everything. Oh wow. I'm telling you, the streets are divided. The streets are divided. Can't you just stop? This is a child missing. Something tells me you get off of making people miserable. You're nasty. Please stop calling yourself an advocate. That's not an advocate. I'm sorry. Lord have mercy. Look, why are they tagging Trump? Oh my God. Look at this. Girl, no. No. Pure. Did you guys ask SF Investigates how he feels about Betty? Because I know that's another one too. Oh my God. Yeah, first rule of journalism, first rule of content creating, don't become the damn story. Don't become the story. Subscribers don't become part of the story, y'all. I don't know why you guys who wants to get behind a story. Are you serious? Wow. See, I didn't know all that. Why is that being tied to that? I cannot. You said you met her for dinner way before the reputation went down. I believe she's bipolar. Oh. Now, isn't that public, Okie Crime News? Like, if you're on the FBI's watch list? That's right. They tag Trump because she's a Trump supporter and goes to his rallies all the time. Oh my God, checkmate. Rabbit, the actual victim gets lost. Yeah, it's the victim is lost here. You guys, you can't, if you search Sebastian Rogers, you're going to find not only missing child, you're going to find her mug all over and the drama that follows it. That's what you're going to find because that's what people have done. She's become part of the content. When you become part of the story, then not only does that give you, money, but now you're part of that story. But it's not the first time, you guys. It's not the first time this has happened. Was it Dylan Rounds? You guys remember that one damn guy that he hit my link? What was it last? It was last summer. What's his name? I forgot about him. He made a threat towards me about trying to dox me. His name is Terry, some stuff like that. What's his name? And Jim Terry. That's who it was. Y'all remember him? He came up and then he was like, I'm going to find out where you live. And I said, no, you aren't. And then, I mean, I don't care if he did. Yeah. But guys, remember when he hit? He's another one too. Remember that? And he got dragged on that live when he hit that link. People do this all the time. Brian Upchurch is another one. Okay. Come in there trying to, that fake crazy ass investigator that like defrauded families. And then what did he do? Vic, you remember he hit that link? Well, that article isn't, I'm like, what are you talking about? Did you do this? Did you do this? No, down. Next. Yeah, that guy. He's got away with words. And then he's like, well, she looks Asian. Okay. And like, is that supposed to be an insult or what? I guess I'm just so confused. Don't say his name. I've only said it twice. I'm not saying it again. I completely forgot about the guy. But yeah, he tried it one time. And then after that, after I dragged him, I got like peen bombed. It was gross. He was sending people out over here. But that's what people do. You said, can we get her mugs on mug shots on mugs for merch and sell them? Maybe use the proceeds for a good cause. Oh my God, Jordy. See, really? Who? There's another one? Because I know, shout out to Queen Bee. I mean, I know that they're still figuring that out and everything. Not mugs on mug shots or mug shots on mugs. Oh my God. Love you, Rabbit. I miss my hunky raw. Flower Power, thank you for your being a member for 6 months. Shout out to you guys. Not mugs with mug shots. I love my coffee. I'm just saying. Oh, he did pointer. He did that to a female. That guy is nothing but. I just ignore it. I don't even give a shit. That was like a year ago that he got called out. And I think it was Rolling Stone that did an article on him, and he was very upset about it. It is what it is. Yes. Okay. So has anything changed? Have we done anything different? Is something going to be different? I guess I don't know. Just got here, but the drama on this case with the creators is insane. I'm not even going to go into it. I heard about that one too. The T Rev guy? I heard about that one too. Like I said, it's just sad. It's sad. I'm just saying I don't want the internet to cover my missing person, y'all. Just saying. Oh, Burden of Proof is here. Welcome to Burden of Proof. She says, keep it to the facts. Leave it to law enforcement to investigate. Shine the light on any other hundreds of thousands of missing people that deserve the awareness just as much. But please stop harming the victims. Please stop being part of the story. Please stop trying to become the story. That's the problem. Like, people become the story. People want to insert themselves. This thing right here gives these people value. You know what I mean? Like there's something to be said about, and I was thinking about this the other day. It's like there must be some psychology behind this, that people love it when they're talking about a missing person and they find them to be like, you're important because you got the platform and you're doing something, right? And so they must get some value or validity off of, a subscriber that super chats or a subscriber that puts a comment. You're doing great. Ignore the haters and the haters and the haters. And I'm like, at some point your haters, there's something valid to be looked into that. Like 25,000, 100 creators here on YouTube can't all be wrong about a person. Like, they can't. Look into the numbers, take some feedback. Sometimes hearing feedback is hard, but it's so valuable. You never know what you can learn. You said it's bad. There's only 2 main creators I follow on the case anymore, and they have taken a step back and will only come. I'm glad that they took a step back. I'm glad. And I want to, first of all, shout out to Nonsense, because I know it's hard. For her to cover some of the stuff and put stuff out there. Like, I'm telling you, man, people were really upset with Nonsense. I started getting emails about Nonsense and then Chico. And I'm like, what is going on here? I don't run those channels, but I know what Nonsense is about. And I know that she calls out a lot of the bullshit that's out there. Okay. And she calls out a lot of misinformation. Some people don't like that. They don't. If you don't like it, I'm sorry you don't like it, then go, figure it out. Let me tell you something about Nonsense. Nonsense will have a conversation with you. If, tell her, ask her, what is it that I can improve? One thing I will say is that if you're going to sit there and criticize a bunch of other creators, then you better be doing something right. You know what I mean? Like, you better be covering true crime in the way in which it should be covered. That's one thing that I at least feel like we need to, figure this out and not just put stuff out there. And some people don't like to be called out. It is what it is. So there's research done on peeps doing posts for likes. It won't change. No, it won't. Hey, Pen. It won't. I'm saying until this gets regulated, this isn't going to change. And I'm going to say this. Guys. Please. Just because you say you're not monetized doesn't mean you didn't monetize the stream. YouTube still makes money off of your streams. So keep that in mind. That's why I hate the word tragedy pimp, because I said that's everybody. That's everybody. Everybody's a tragedy pimp if you think about it. If you're exposing, or if you're monetizing off of a tragedy, that's the equivalent of it. So let's not like pretend that that doesn't apply to anybody. It applies to that definition applies to everybody, everybody that covers true crime. So I've just feel that that's how I feel it. That's what I learned because you may not be monetizing the stream, but YouTube is. Anything you upload makes money for YouTube. So even when you're unmonetized, okay, it's the truth. That's why I don't, unless you guys change the word, but let's be real. Everybody here covers tragedy, and that therefore makes you a tragedy pimp. Accept it. I had to accept it. I dealt with it, thought about it. How do I do it? What can I do different? No, I thought about it. This shit does happen though. You said stop writing, stop writing 4-page letters on me. It's not my Chico. I don't know. Why people writing me letters on Chico? What y'all want me to do? Publicly take a wrench? Yeah, I like chasing truth. Shout out to chasing truth. I'm just laughing at Chico's comment because it's true, man. I always be getting complaints between Chico, Pika, Vic. I don't know what you guys did. What you guys do, man? And then I'm like, then they bring me along. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Wim just gifted 5 memberships. Y'all, please put a heart in the chat for Wim. Please and thank you. Thank you, Wim. If you got a little membership from Wim, thank you. I'm just laughing because you guys are too funny. All right, hold up. Okay, yeah, that's what they want. That's what they want. But you know, Chico, one thing I love about you, and you know it, is you stand on your stuff, and it's gonna be okay. I mean, like I said, you can't not true crime is true crime. Somebody's always gonna come for somebody. And I will say this: if you have an opinion here, and hey, Infamous, and people are upset about your opinion, they're gonna dox you. Like I feel like every true crime creator that I know has been doxed. One way or another. People, hey Laura, welcome. People have been doxxed. There's been a lot of stuff that has happened. It is what it is. People get mad. People get mad at people's money, or people get mad about certain things or followers or whatever. Rabbit done stress about these people. Oh, I don't. But it's just really sad. I wanted to talk a little bit about what's been going on, and then you got the occasional trolls. And guys, I love when we get trolled because the shit is funny. Like, it's funny because of I like pointing out the nonsense out of it. You saw that troll earlier. I love being able to point like, this is what you said here, but you're saying this here, and you're saying this here, but you're saying this here. So which one is it? It's funny. It's funny. You said, Robert, there's a lot of people that are bad actors that pretend they're part of cases too. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, is that they like to insert themselves in cases. You have to be able to decipher that too, because you got to be able to weed them out. Yes, I agree. You see, you said, Harlow says, nonsense went on and on about how people shouldn't go after Chris and Katie because they're parents of missing kids, but seems to think it's fine for her to go after Seth. Both are wrong. Harlow, like, tell her that. I'm serious. Like, tell her that and give her your explanation. See, this is what I love. I don't think you would be blocked for that. But I mean, like I said, nonsense doesn't run away from addressing things. If anything, she addresses them head on. Tell her that and let her know, like, this is how I feel about this. Can you make this a even playing field, or is this wrong in my opinion? You know what I mean? Like, it's all about adult conversations. You just noticed it? I don't know. I got it's cute. Thank you. The only YT channel I've seen cover this is, oh, okay, I've never heard of them. Sometimes it's fun to play with your food for a minute or two. I know, before we eat up the trolls. Let me see what else you guys are saying. Let's see. Man, this stream is stressing me out. Is it? Dino, I'm glad. Pointer says nonsense is safe, but if you bring that out to her, she kicks you out. Are you sure she hate? Okay, Pointer lover. Are you sure she does? Like, this is what I'm saying. Y'all go ask her. Go ask her. She'll probably address it. She sees it. Y'all go ask her. Here's the deal with this, is that this is what you call bone carrying, right? From one chat to another. I can't address stuff for nonsense. Bring it up to her. Tell her how you feel. See what she says. She kicked you out? All right. Well, see, I'm sure she's probably going to watch this. Y'all let her know so she can address it. I'm sure she'll be fine. I mean, I'm just saying because I've known Nonsense for quite some time. She doesn't really she's willing to talk about things that some folks don't want to address. I think it seems like she goes after Seth only because he does so many interviews in the prophets. Yeah, and I would agree with this one. I see Seth. He was the one that also sent a lot. Did he send C&Ds to creators too? I remember this because I think I talked about it like one time. This one's a hard one because for me, it's like, is he doing more harm than good? I could definitely see that he's doing more harm than good at sometimes when it comes to him talking to these creators and aligning himself to these creators. I've seen it time and time again. Do you guys remember when Quentin Simon happened and there was the grandmother that was aligning herself with creators? Like, what good did that do to her? It doesn't. None of these people benefit from that. So it wouldn't surprise me if you start modding people up that are like victims of crimes. Like, for what? Is that just weird, or is it just me? Like, I heard that too, that he was being modded in certain channels and stuff like that. For what? Is he supposed to monitor people's comments, or just for the hell of it, or just so you know like who he is? I guess I'm just confused by that. I don't understand that, but I don't know, man. And I mean, he's making a stance to talk about his child. I guess I'm trying to understand this, you know? I don't know. I don't like his approach, but I'm not in that position, so I don't know how to tell a father how to do stuff. He really? Oh, that's rich. Oh, that's rich. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. I mean, hey, all right then. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Um, let's see what you guys are saying. He has disclosed some very personal private info on his own son. Yeah, I saw that. Sadly, if I was Seth, I wouldn't want to be seen in public after my death. I'm gonna tell you this. Like, if I was Seth, I would have a hard time. But then again, I'm not, you know. It's sad. Like, I don't want that public information, like private information, to be public. He started his own YT channel. Okay, then. Hope it's for his son, to bring awareness to his son. That's it. Yeah, I mean, and you're right. At the end of the day, it's her feelings towards him. If she doesn't like him, that's her prerogative. That's it. That's how I see it. But I would feel some type of way about people, you know, I would. I don't know. I guess how do you tell a father how to act too, you know, when their son is missing? And then I don't know what's being promised to him while modding for channels and stuff like that. It's just weird. I don't know. But she's not harassing. Yeah, it's like, you guys can be mad at Nonsense, but she's not driving to his house, is she? She might have a stance that she doesn't agree with him, but she's not driving to his house, and you know, she don't have a whole like camera situation. Is she doing that? She has an opinion. I guess that's my stance on that. That's how I feel. You know? Exactly. You're entitled to your opinions. That's it. But she's not acting upon them. If Nonsense was going out there and driving to Seth's house, then I'd be like, Nonsense, you did that. Now that's hypocrisy, right? But why? I'm just saying, like, she's not doing that. Does she agree with what he's doing? She's criticizing the parent. But what about how people are criticizing Katie too, and all these other people? But are these there's a difference. Who's going to whose house? Who's driving there? I'm not. I'm not. Well, Pointer, I mean, I'm not good. You have to address that with her. You know, you're bringing it to this chat, and I'm just like, well, what do you want me to do about it? Address it with her. Write her an email. Tell her how you feel, you know? But she's not doing the most like all these other people are doing. That's my point on that, you know? Do I agree with Summer Wells' family and everything? No, I don't. But I'm not going to go over there and stalk them and defame their character and say shit that's not true about them and lie about them and take advantage of them because like clearly that they're not suing. You know what I mean? And they could sue. Yeah, email her. They could sue, but they don't. That's just how I feel, man. It is scary, Pinto. It is scary. Listen, at the end of the day, I have lost some folks because I don't cover stuff the way that people want me to cover it. But that's okay because like I said, like y'all, like I was like, I really want to I'm going to continue to talk about true crime in the cases that I feel like are needing attention, or I feel inclined to bring attention to. I'm not going to talk about true crime in the sense of like, hurting somebody or making somebody or making me content out of that. I don't want to do that. The subs you lost that's what I'm saying, Kim. It's like I prayed about this. Trust me, I prayed about this. Chico, can you drop nonsense stream in the chat? My pal Sal Vintage. Chico's gonna drop that stream in there so you guys can go check her out, okay? But I've gained so much too. I've learned, I've gotten to meet, there's some other stories I'm going to cover. I want to expose a lot of the Hollywood stuff because it does impact our children and does impact the media. It does. Thank you, Shauna P. I'm getting there. It's been slow because we've been shadow banned because we've been talking about Mr. Yeast and whatnot. And we're still going to talk about that motherfucker regardless. But no, the channel, Chico, the channel. I'm still going to talk about different things, but I feel like my stepping back a little bit from true crime and covering specifically children's cases. Baby Bunny's playing. I could hear her. Covering children's cases has been really helpful to just kind of expand and get to know and expose the industries. You know what I mean? You said I didn't say something because I wanted you to do or say something, Rabbit. I just heard you comment on her, so I give my opinion on her coverage because I don't agree with her. I understand, Harlot. No worries. Shout out to you. You said, I get what you're saying, Pointer. Nothing you have said here is unreasonable. No, it's not. I think it's just a deeper conversation. Yeah. And that I can't solve because I'm not nonsense. So I definitely want y'all to go bring that to her. Email her. If she blocks you on the chat, we'll email her. She's got other means of communication. That's what I'm saying. You said you have gained more than I have. Believe it or not, when I said I'm not covering and I don't want to be part of this algorithm, I did gain more. There's some people that I don't see anymore, and that's fine. Shout out to them. It hurt my feelings when I lost somebody that I, supported at one point because, at the end of the day, I'm human, y'all. I'm human, but that's okay because I think that's part of like being a human, and evolving in this content is you're going to lose people come and go, and, God, Jesus, baby buddy, God bless them for that. Exactly. There will always be a crowd for something, but it's just sad to see this. You choose peace today after we Holy Spirit activated. That's what we did. We chose the peace. We chose the peace. La Bullhorn is gonna do La Bullhorn. La Betty, she gonna be ugly Betty, girl. That's what she gonna do. La ugly Betty La Fea is gonna be Betty La Fea. That's what she's gonna do. That's what she's gonna do. Oh yeah, you can't forget about that, Kinsey. Oh, Priya, thank you. Praise the Lord. Listen, I'm gonna have to I need some Jesus pictures here. Wait, no, I don't want to become like that one evangelist, true crimer. What's his name? I forgot his name. The one that's like, join me and send me a super chat and I'll pray for you. Now that's some skills. What's his name? The one that like you have to super chat for a prayer or something like that? He's like, yeah, that one. Lord, see, now that's mocking Christ because you know that's not even going to church. Lord Jesus, super chat for here. Who here? Wim, that's Wim right there. Wim gets a prayer. Thank you, Wim. Power. Thank you, Sama. Thank you for becoming a member. You get a prayer. Jen, thank you for becoming a member. You get a prayer. And Jen hates social media, gets a prayer too. Y'all, I ain't praying for you guys. I'm not praying for anybody here because that's what I'm gonna start doing that. That's what pray. I will only in the name grifting for Jesus. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what he does, Abraham. Send me a super chat for a prayer. No thanks. Sam gets a prayer because she got a membership. Cash. Don't pray for me. Don't pray for me. It's a super chat. Yeah. I am not praying for you unless you start a super chat train. All right. Yeah, you got a rabbit prayer. Yeah, you did. I was like, if I send $50, are you going to do a rosary for me? Because that's too much. You literally are getting you're literally are sending people, like you're asking people for super chats and you go pray for them. Thank you for the $1.99. I'm praying for you. Make it $5.99 next time. Oh my God. I cannot. You said, look at what you're all saved to 375 on. I know, right? If you super chat 100, damn, that's like 100 rosaries right there. I'm just saying. You need a prayer circle for 50. You'll do that's what I'm saying. A whole rosary. I'm Catholic, so it would be a rosary for me. Grifting on the name of Jesus is never good. No. Oh my God, pun intended. You know me on the abuse of spiritual authority. That's what he does. You said call it Christ and prayer cap. I'm on that griff. I'm praying for all the 6 people that gifted. Y'all can, for as far as you guys, whatever. Jordy T's like, Lord Jesus, keep our hermana La Bullhorn close to you because we all see what she's been doing. She ain't right, Lord. She ain't right. Don't see now. If you send me 500, I'm gonna start speaking in tongues, girl. I'm gonna be speaking in tongues. You say you'll join for free. See, but you ain't going to heaven if you don't super chat. Twist. Y'all ain't going to heaven. See, Wim sent a lot of people. Look, Wim is like, he's up there. Okay. That's what he's doing. All right. All right. Yeah. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. I am almost. Send me look at Didi's going. That's it. Didi saved 5 people. That's what. Lord, they gonna clip this. Oh my God, they gonna clip this. Hold on, let me put some hearts in the chat. Thank you, Didi. Didi sent 5 people to heaven. Didi's gonna buy her way. Listen, if you a sinner, you in trouble. Okay, you better buy your way to heaven. You're in trouble with Jesus. Okay, you better catch it. Anyways, y'all, I'm done. I can't no more. Y'all, my face hurts. I've been laughing too much with this. But I appreciate everybody that showed up. And as far as the trolls, please create a new troll account because you've been kicked out. Shout out to everybody. You weren't picked. Well, we're gonna have to start a prayer super chat train next time. Look at Wim says, pray now. He said $2. Wim, that's not even gonna get you to like the stairs. You're not even Wim. Oh wait, Wim, you did a gift before. Look at this. Pointer's like $9.99. Pray for all of us. Oh, is that what he does in his live streams? Y'all be watching that guy? Super chat for a prayer, Pointer. You got that. I'm praying for you, Pointer. Thank you. Is that what he does? Am I wrong? Doesn't he do like prayer super chats? Yep. You get into that. How many stairs is it up there? Y'all sinners unite. At least you go free down there. It's all free over there. That's what you do. You said $2. You don't get a ticket to the train, but you can get to you get to stand outside. You will not get in the Jesus VIP Rue. That's like $500. Mm-hmm. Yes, he does. Does he really? No. Mm-mm. That's that's that YouTube televangelist shit. No, no, no. No, no, no. You said I've been with you through all types of content changes, and I'm a real thank you so much, Bossy. You are. Whatever you're covering, I'll be there. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He sells holy coffee too? Where's it coming from? You're kidding, right? It's a prayer auction. It's a prayer auction. No way. He said, not the Jeep. Is this VIP room rabbit? Can meet John Lennon. Oh my God, y'all are too much. I know I'm telling you, I don't think Jesus is feeling the super chat trains. I'm just gonna say that. But I don't speak for Jesus. I don't speak to you. I don't. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know something about Jesus coffee. Does he make Jesus coffee? And his artwork? That man is not trying to get a job. I mean, this is a job, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying, like, he's really not trying to work. Like, really? Okay. All right, you guys, I gotta head out. You said if somebody starts channeling Jesus Christ, just run. Trust everybody. $5 for El Ángel de la Guardia? Lord have mercy. I don't know. Does he have I'm just saying, like, if you send him 500, he might dedicate the whole stream for you for prayer. Everybody's got a price, you know? I'm done. I'm done talking, y'all. Shout out to everybody. I got to come up with a thumbnail for this. Shout out to you guys. I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you guys for being here. Shout out to everybody. Bye, guys. I'm out. Where is my door? Okay, where's my exit door? Where is it? Right here. Bye, guys.